Got it, bogus.
Hey, man, first off, thank you for coming along and doing this for us. And as part of this process, we're going to ask you a few questions, kind of get a little bit intimate with you and stuff like that. Me, I'm going to start with what we did yesterday, man. Man, tell the people what inspired you to want to put events like this together for kids and that nature.
I just seen that it was something that needed to be filled in the community because the events, they have a lot of nightlife, clubs, parties. There's really nothing for the children, and there's nothing that brings the family together. It's either an adult party or a teen party or something for the children. So we didn't have an event that brought everybody together, which is why I started doing the community events. The first one was in 2018 for the first Black Panther movie. I originally wanted to do 50 kids out of my own pockets. I put the Facebook posts up. The community came together. There's like, here, get more, here, get more, here, get more. And it grew to 300 kids at the Winter Haven Cobb Theater. And that was a huge success. I had the community come together to do face painting. I had the purple carpet for the kids because they'll never get to experience anything like that. Like, that was some Hollywood style stuff. And they really enjoyed it. They really enjoyed it. I had head wraps, face painting. I had music. And the theater never seen anything like it. I was even blessed that they will allow me, a Black man to go in there and say, hey, I want to bring a bunch of people in here to your theater and do an event. And it was nothing but God because they said yes, no hesitation. And it worked out. So I decided to do it again for Wakanda Forever. And my man here inspired me to go bigger. I was expecting 300 again. He said go bigger. So we ended up doing 500. And it was another huge success at the theater.
Man, listen, y'all clap it up for that. Come on. Listen, come on. Listen, when I say that event was huge and the people that came along to try to be a part of it, to bring something together for this community, because we all know here in Polk, we kind of slow the stuff. We got surrounding communities that's on the ball, doing different things, pushing different initiatives and stuff like that. But in Polk, we still kind of want to take it a little bit slow. We know we still got that 70s, 60s vibe around here. And we just trying to get in modern times because we all see the world is speeding up and getting around. So definitely, man, thank you for doing what you did for the community, bringing me along. And, hey, I enjoyed it. I can't wait for the next movie, so you can tell me we ain't going to do it, then we're going to do it again. we doing it again.
Okay. I have no say so. It's like whatever.
You already bought the suit. We're doing it again.
Okay.
Man, y'all got it. If y'all ain't seen the social media, follow him on the social media. Check out that suit. Movie great suit. All right, so as an entrepreneur, I'm gonna take a step back. So what made you decide to become an entrepreneur? So what was it in your life that triggered you and say, you know what, man? I don't want to go work for somebody's job. I don't want to do no 9-to-5 stuff. I want to be my own boss. I want to be my own leader. What made you take on the path of, going in the direction you went?
I just felt like I was too creative to work a 9-to-5.
Okay.
I've always been a creator. It started with when I was younger, I was drawing in class. Instead of doing work, I was drawing. Get in trouble for drawing. I ended up doing comic books. I was a newspaper for doing comic books. And from there, I went to college, and my creative, we always told to go to college, but most kids, they have their other dreams and aspirations, and parents force college on them. So when I got there, I was doing great in college, but it wasn't where my heart was. I started getting involved with creating music, and I had success. I don't know if you remember an artist named Lee Jett from Polk County, but he became hugely successful. I created all his beats. I helped write. I did his clothing and everything. And once again, being a creator. Once I got out of music, I got more into the apparel, started creating with the apparel. Once again, creating. And from that, I started doing 3D printing and creating that. So it's like, you have to be aware of what your passion is, because your passion may not be your passion. Some people may say, my passion is music. My passion this, my passion is that. My passion is creating. And I just take it to the next level with my creating. So I think we need to be conscious of what our passion really is. because it could be a lot deeper. The root of my passion has been creating. And that's why I went from drawing stick figures to creating beats and music. Also videography. I did videography, music videos. I had it premiered on all the stations and everything. So creating. And now it's 3D printing. And now I'm creating opportunities for the community.
That's good.
Creating.
That's good.
Creating. That's what's up. So, if somebody in this room right now, one of our young entrepreneurs, anyone is just trying to figure out those loopholes, those tricks, what is one bit of advice you'll give anyone, regardless of what their business is, whether it's food, fashion, creating, whatever? What advice would you give them first off, what advice would you give them to minimize failure? First question. I'm gonna come back with the second later. I know. I'm putting you on the spot, but that's why I'm gonna come with the first one. So what have you learned in this process where, you know what, I'm glad I learned that step, but I'm not gonna repeat that one again?
You have to find your target. First of all, that's the ultimate way to prevent failure, is your target. And when I got involved with creating t-shirts, you gotta understand, there's a need for shirts every day. Unfortunately, there's deaths. So people need RP memorial shirts. You have parties, you have bar mitzvahs, you have holidays. There's not a day that goes by that somebody does not need a shirt. For businesses, charities, for everything. Oh.
RP.
So you have to find a need. And once you find that need and you create, the people will go to you for that need. Because I don't have a day off. I have to take a day off because my inbox is so filled with, hey, I need a shirt for this, I need a shirt for that. It could be one shirt, up to 500 shirts, up to 1,000 shirts. But there's always a need for that. So once you find that need, then that puts you on the right path where you won't really have failure.
Appreciate it. So what's that one bit of advice where you've been successful that you would give to somebody who's going into that process?
Being different, because everybody's doing, there's a lot of people that's doing what you're doing. Like where I'm from, a lot of people are doing shirts. But what makes you different? I started with putting QR codes in shirts. Once I created them, if they had a sound clip, okay, like the RP shirt I did, I would ask them if they had a loved one that had a sound bite. It could be a voice message or anything, their last message or anything like that. I actually put the QR code on the shirt. So it wasn't just a memorial shirt. Once they scanned the shirt, they could hear their loved one's voice again. Anybody who scanned it. And it meant something. It was different. It was like, oh man, I didn't know you could do that. And the demand just kept coming. And then it was QR codes for babies' first words. I had a dear friend of mine who lost her daughter, and one of the QR codes I put in is for her daughter's heartbeat. So whenever she scanned that code with the phone on her shirt, she could hear her daughter's heartbeat. Just something that'll last forever, not a one and done use and throw it away. It's something they will cherish forever, and it has sentimental meaning.
Hey, I can't top that. So I'm gonna throw one last thing at you. Then I'm gonna throw it out there to the audience. So, what's the next move for you as you see yourself becoming that super entrepreneur? Because you on your way to stardom, and I'm trying to catch a ride. You see, I'm grabbing on, right? So what's that next project you working on that's gonna say, hey, I'm here to the world?
Well, I really want to move away from the custom T-shirts. Because there was a guy I met in Mexico on a trip of mine. And I'm the person, like many of you are, who loves to be hands-on. Like every shirt has to pass through me for quality control. That's why I'm hands-on with everything. I don't let anybody help. They like, you don't have anybody to help you? No, I do everything myself. But what he told me was you can either be hands-on or you can be rich. And I didn't quite understand that. I said, what do you mean? I said, no, this is my product. I want to make sure my name is on it and the quality is there. He said, I did the same thing you were doing. And right now, I'm by the pool, chilling. Somebody else is doing what I used to do. And I said, what about the quality? He said, you can't worry about quality. They have quality control for that. You think the owners of McDonald's, like every McDonald's location, checking everything? I said, no. So that kind of made me think. So I'm thinking more towards mass production versus custom because, like he said, if you want to be hands-on with everything, time is money. You cannot check everything for quality and get it out there and expect to make a lot of money. Because if you really look at the entrepreneurs where they started, they're on beaches somewhere. They have workers working for them doing what they used to do. So it's like he was like, you can either be hands-on with everything or you can make money. So that really got me thinking, because I'm the type, I have to be in control of everything, because quality is like number one for me with the customers. The quality of the shirt, the quality of the vinyl, the materials used. I research everything before I even put it out.
Hey, listen. Them some jewels right there, so definitely thank you. We got any questions from the group or the audience that may want to, like I say, don't necessarily have to be related to T-shirt brand, but just a question about business in general itself. Do we have any questions from the group?
Any questions?
Listen, man, we men, we like it short and to the point.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Okay.
So as a business owner, I'm trying to use my social media following to want to purchase and work with my niche. How do you do that? I know you do T-shirts, but how do you convert the people on social media to sales in real life?
Social media to sales?
Yeah, so they're following, you can get followers, but followers don't necessarily translate into sales.
That's true.
And with my niche, because I'm a grant writer, right? How do I get them to go from just watching me and liking posts to actually becoming customers and purchasing from me?
You have to be more active on Facebook, because I've accumulated 75,000 followers on Facebook, and the majority of that has been nothing to do with shirts. It's just putting positive posts. It's engaging with people, sometimes putting a funny skit up, brighten people's day. And they feel more personable with you when they do that, and it engages them and draws to buy from you. Because there's a lot of people doing shirts in my area. They're great shirt makers. But I also had that following because of my personality on Facebook. So that actually gravitates me towards it as well. So be more engaged on Facebook. That's my advice. Because they're not going to just buy it because, hey, here's my product. Social media, you have to be sociable. And I'm not sociable in real life like that. I'm an introvert, bad introvert. But on social media, you will never know, because my post is always going viral here, going viral there. I'm always engaging, but I'm an introvert. But just being engaged with the audience should bring more attention to your business.
I appreciate that.
Any other questions we have from the group?
So how do you help get the support from the community? What is something that business can do to help get support from local people to help support them in their endeavors?
It's quality and being creative, because they won't come to you for doing the same exact thing that somebody else is doing. You have to find that creative to get over. When I put the QR codes in the shirts, it was something real simple. It looked very complicated. It was real simple. And that was oh, he's doing something different. Let me see what else he got going on. And then I started incorporating the glitter vinyl with the shirts, the images of the glitter. And by being different, it made the community want to come to my product. So just think outside the box. If the crowd is going this way, find out what I can do to get over just a little bit with creativity.
Hey, gotta love that. So, any more questions? Because I don't want to cut it short. Hey man, I know you ready. I know you ready. Oh, we got a question. There we go.
So how do you grow your following on Facebook and Instagram?
To be honest, I don't have the formula. I post. I really don't. I don't. I don't have to. I'll wake up and I have 10,000 followers. I'm like, how did they get here? And it'd be because it could be a post, it could be a skit, it could be anything that I do, and people continue to follow my page for positivity and what I'm doing for the community. I'll put a random post, a positive post in the morning, and it'll grow throughout the day. Next thing I know, I got 1,000 shares and 10,000 likes, and it's okay, this is what people are missing. So I started getting up every morning and engaging with them with positive posts throughout the day. And my page is straight positive. I don't have no negativity. I don't even curse on my page because my mama is a friend of mine. I'm very, I'm conscious of that, because you can't get on there because people are buying from you. So if you get on there with a foul mouth and you're breathing with what's the name from down the street on your page, they're looking at that I don't think I want to do business with that person. And that's a lot what I see on Facebook. They bring their personal life into their business life, and you have to separate the two. You cannot bring those two together. But if you're a positive person, you don't have to separate.
Thank you.
So basically, I just need to be a little more open and put it out there a little more.
You have to be, because you have to understand, people are seeing your posts on their news feed every day. They choose to skip it, but they see it.
Yeah.
You keep posting. You keep posting. You be creative. Do a video. Do a skit wearing a shirt. You know, you have to be your own advertisement. You can't just put your product up and be like, hey, buy my product. You know,
Yeah.
Reach out to other people. Give shirts for free. I've done that too, but I've given shirts for free.
Yeah.
And they'll wear the shirt and they'll see someone in public. Hey, where you get that shirt from? Oh, such and such. You can't be afraid to have a heart when it comes to business. Some people are strictly business. You have to have a heart with your business as well. And that's got me over a lot. There's been people, I know you're supposed to take money up front for shirts, but I've had situations where it's been an emergency. They couldn't meet me directly for the money for the shirts, but they needed them. And I said, you know what? I'm going to do this for them. I know how it is. I had the shirts made, and I ended up getting the money on the back end. But that's what you separate heart from business, because people are, sometimes they're in situations. If they have RP shirts, they have to collect money from every individual, you know? And what keeps me ahead is I always have my inventory. I have it stocked. So let's say, here's a tip, white shirts. They're going to always need white shirts. Even if they want to order and they say, hey, I need red shirts for a funeral, blah, blah, blah. Well, red is going to take me a while to get. I have white. That'll do. I have white shirts in stock, quantity of 20 for each size. And I did that because I had someone call me the morning of the funeral, and they needed 100 shirts done the morning of the funeral. And they're like, I know this is a long shot. It's an emergency. I need help. Someone bailed out on me. I need 100 shirts done before 12. I said, I got you. Send me the sizes. That's because I had the shirts, I had the transfers, I had everything. And I got it done for them.
Yeah, see, that's my thing. I don't have it on here. I gotta start having it on here. 'Cause when I get orders, I go get it.
Yeah, white is your best friend, I'm telling you. Like, you can always, and it's cheaper, it's easier to get. It's a weird colors like turquoise or lavender that you have to order ahead. But that has saved a lot of people just by me having that in there. And you're going to get rid of them. Like, if you're doing business, those shirts are going to go. Like, I'm really ordering maybe 400 worth of shirts every week because I don't post everything I do because I really can't handle the business. Most of it is just word of. I mean, my fiance, she feels sorry for me. Like, I'm in the burning the oil all night getting orders done. I'll be sleeping in bed. I'll be dead asleep. My phone will ding. And she'll look over and roll her eyes at me. I'll be back, babe. I'm gonna finish the order right quick. I get out of the bed, and I'm in there for like 2 hours. She'll come to the door. This don't seem like right quick. I'll buy you something. Okay. Let me finish this order. And it's always like that. My weakness is I have to have boundaries in my business, but I really don't. They hit me up 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, and I get up and get it done. You know, but that comes with customer service and I have the same customers because I go above and beyond. Not only that, I deliver my shirts.
Yeah, I know.
If they can't get to me, I have a car full of shirts, and she'll tell you. I ask for the address. I leave it in the mailbox. I'm like the mailman. The shirt's a folded package. Leave it in the mailbox, send a picture. Hey, your shirt's in the mailbox. Go on to the next one.
Oh, yeah, I know you one of your customers.
You feel me? Meet them late at night. But that's going above and beyond. You have to do what others aren't doing. And that's the main reason why I have repeat customers. And because you need a shirt on? Yeah, I ain't here to bring it to you. You know? Yeah. I can't do that now because I'm kind of getting out of that because it's so busy. But if I can, if you're near me, you can't get to the shirts, I'll bring them to you. You have to go above and beyond with the customer service. That's comes with putting the heart into your business. And the people really appreciate that.
So you think the website is a good thing to have?
I'm going to be honest, I don't have a website.
I know.
I'm just old fashioned, and people tell you this don't work. I don't have a website. I don't advertise. It's all word of mouth from customer service. If I did have a website and advertise, I wouldn't be here right now because I'd be home doing shirts because I'm so busy. But my customer service is a reason why I'm successful at the t-shirts. The designs, the creativity, and the customer service, they all go hand in hand. I haven't, they ask me, do you have a website? Just write me on Facebook. It may sound professional, but it has worked. I haven't had any issues with that. And once again, because I'm personable, I talk to them one-on-one, not through a website. So that helps out a lot too. It makes people feel more comfortable.
Listen, for somebody who said that I ain't comfortable talking in front of people,
It's talking, right?
you did a good job now, didn't you?
Yes, it is.
You did a great job.
Appreciate it.
So, bro, that's why I wanted to get you out here and get you in front of people, man. I told you, man, you got a passion for this, man. You got blessings coming your way. You got a team of people that's watching to see how you move. I'm definitely one of them people, man. Like, I'm a fan. So that's why, yeah, I'm a fan.
I mean a lot, man.
Listen, like I said, I'm a fan. So definitely, man, appreciate you doing this, man. This successful, man. We know it's great things to come from you. Y'all give it up for my bro. Clap it up for him.
Appreciate it.